Oh boy, it's a windy one today. So, okay, so the glue worked fine here. And like Mick said, you can't even see it. So, I'm going to get my little Dremel tool. I got to see if I got another one of them to fit that. And we're going to fit this. And then we're going to do this, because that'll help determine what we're going to do here. See, now I got a bunch more room through here, so I can put the starter button down here, kind of, and leave more wood up here, and put the wiper controller here and the light thing. It'll be fine. So, oh no, where's my dadgummit? Where's my pintail? It's okay, I'll figure it out. We'll mark it up. It'll be good. Okay, so let's see if I got another one of them. Looks like I need a Dremel to fit the Dremel thing. I've thought about this so many times, I want to reiterate it. Looks like I dropped a little alcohol right there, some denatured alcohol. So when I cut anything this with the saber tooth saw here, the saber saw, I always cut from the other side, because you can leave marks. The little skis will leave marks on it. So be sure and always, or if you can, as much as you can, cut this from the back side and have the saber tooth saw scar all this up. So, okay, just wanted to say that. Forgot about it 10 times, so I'm going to say it finally. Okay, just personal notes here. So double red goes to the single on the right. The single red goes on the high side. And whatever color that is, I think it's blue, goes on the bottom, just so we know. Because I got to take this off because I got to fit the thing. Looks like I had a little trouble with it, so, because I wrapped it with tape. Let's see if I can, oh no, Town of El Paso, oh no. That's a long drawn out piece of work there. Okay. See, here's the old pump. This cylinder you see behind the wiper motor controller, that's nothing but vacuum. I mean, this is a pressure switch, and boy, you might as well just spit on it. You get a lot further along. So that's one of the reasons I went to the trouble to put the washer, electric washer in it. I thought it had one in it, but it didn't. This is the same thing you see on TR4s and 4As and stuff. All British cars, they had a little pump thing. Don't work too good. Okay, we're getting there. It looks messier than it is, because I'm gonna sneak up on it. But just gotta take it in little bites. Okay, so I've at least got it to where this part of it slips down in there. And now I'm on hand files and a little light Dremel and the big bastard file. And now we're going to mark it this way. I'm going to run up and get my pintail. So it's got a long way to go, but I like that better. I think that's a better spot for it. Okay, getting there. Okay, so I got my pintail, and that's my range of motion there. Okay, well, glad to see the corners are, I didn't really notice it, but they're not so sharp. So this little bit right here should be the bit that saves us. So let's try to do this as careful as we can. Once again, I got like a millimeter, maybe more than a millimeter around the edges, but that's about it. So let's make some smoke. That's what this mostly does. Wear them. I had one of these fly apart on me the other day, and I don't know where it is, but I'll find it one day, unless it went up in the attic or something. But it just disappeared, so it could hit me right dead in the eyeball. So never use a Dremel without all kind of protection. Okay, the better part of probably 30 minutes, and here we go. Click. Alright, we might be shellacking here pretty soon. Yep, I think that's going to be true. So to my knowledge, let's put that there so it won't fall off and hit the floor. So the only thing I got to fit now, you brought that down quite a lot there, okay, is the starter button, which I'm going to move in some. Let's go over here and just look at things, because I haven't done that in a while. Not a good idea to not come over here and look. Okay, let's get these out of here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put the starter button right here, and we're going to put the wiper motor here. So I'll have the maximum amount of wood showing there. Okay, pretty soon we'll be wiring. Okay, well, this is quite the event. This makes me very, very sad. I know, everybody, I know how it is. Let's see. So this is keyed, as I remember. We'll check it against the other one, but this is the backer plate for the wiper switch. So let's go ahead and take that with us. Okay. Okay, so here's the starter button, and that goes right there. Just nice. And this thing has this big bezel, so that'll be fine. All right. Okay, one to go. Oh, I don't know if that's it's not my problem right this minute, but I kind of just want to mess with it. Yeah. See, that goes like that. Okay. I wish that was prettier, don't you? Well, let's not bicker and argue, huh? So all I gotta do is kind of find the middle here and hang the. I probably don't want that hanging too far down because it interferes with your leg when you get in. Okay. Now this is that double cut one. Oh, yeah, I'm not taking that thing out of there. It gets more and more fragile every time. Okay. Okay. This is got a much more Dremel work, but this is the last one. Okay. So I moved it over a little bit, not much, but I kind of just see the reason I didn't move it over more this way was because you kind of start depreciating returns, I guess you call it, and I've already cracked it one time. I don't want to crack it anymore, so I kind of took the safe route here. So let's find in between this, and you see I got to double cut that thing. So, ooh, boy, that's a biggie there. Let's let me get the halfway mark here, and then I'll measure this. So this one's a little special. It has, see, the threads are on the inside, and so this is the bezel. So you want to measure this hole here, and see, it ain't gonna screw on there without a bunch of back cutting. So boy, that's a tough one there. All right, let's try to make this as nice as we can. It's a real odd cut. Okay, the last one. So we're gonna come down this way a little bit. So there's my halfway mark. Okay, there's your starter hole. Okay, everybody's got to have a starter hole. Okay, and that will help us. You know, I tell you the truth, this thing here works pretty doggone good on this. And it doesn't, the reason I kind of like it is because the flutes kind of want to make it expand. So, but this is sort of tricky. Let's see what I've got to, maybe I can pre-cut my, wonder what this is like on, it's so hard to explain, on the outer body of this. Well, there's no way you can tell. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this, and that'll help me on the back cut. Alright, so, okay, that's kind of just what I'm thinking. Okay, there's nothing else there that's going to help me. All them hole saws, and not many of them have been much help to me. Alright, so I'm glad I kind of thought of doing the back cut first. Because I can, if I get that started, I can Dremel that out, but gotta be careful, very, very careful. Well, I'll just be careful. Okay, so I got it back cut down in there. So let's make our, see what I mean? That's just gonna kind of help us out there a little bit. Okay. Alright, well, let's keep going. That's all I can think to do. So which step is it on here? Well, it ain't any, it's all of them. So I can go all the way through with this. I don't know, is that true? Let's see. Probably true. Yep. So I can use all of that. Okay, well that relieves my mind a little bit. All right, well let's go for it here. So what about this thing? Let's see if I can find a hole saw that fits this. Ooh, it's windy. Okay, so let's see if that drops in there. And there you go. Now all I gotta do, it's gonna be tricky too. So now I gotta get it so this will work. Look at that, made that by a couple of millimeters. Okay, well, I think I can just dig that out with the drum on the Dremel. We'll give her a shot. Well, let's go get that measurement, because now that we've got this going, we got to worry about the back piece. All right, well, you have to have that little bump right there, for that little bump right there. Now this isn't the time to foul up on anything, because you're almost at the shellac time. So these screws are a little long. You don't want to come through the other side. So I think that's distracting me a little bit. Okay, so let's get all the stuff out of the way. So see, I got it stepped in. Let's go see what it looks like. Might as well take you with me. I got plenty of batteries, so let's just see what this looks like. All this getting up and down thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. All right. Yeah, that'll be fine. You see how you got to get the threads up to there. So it's going in there just dandy. Let me double check and make sure. Okay, yeah, baby. All right, we're going to be testing this in just a minute. So let me get that back piece on. So you got to key it in, remember, because you twist this to turn the wipers on. Like I'm going to do that very often, but still, you got to do things right. And if you don't lock it, the whole thing will just turn and it'll just be a big McGill. You don't want that. Okay, I've got this marked, and we're going to put some pilot holes in there. This is using the old flag routine to make sure you don't go through your piece of wood here. So, okay, we're going to do this real flipping slow. See, you don't need to cuss. Flipping is a perfectly good word. Okay, well, there you go. So let's find out if it works. I'm going to need both. I'll just show you if it fits or doesn't. And if it doesn't, I'll let you know, and I'll have to do a little bit more work on it. But that's what this requires. Whew, I thought that was the hardest one. Okay, that first shot, got it. Okay. That's like 7 cuts in one right there. So there's the knobs around here somewhere. Well, I'll run into it. I really don't want to put it on. I kind of want to just see how it lines up. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so it goes like this. So it sort of, I don't want to click it on there. So that'll be just fine. All right. Where I can find it next time. All right, well let's have some fun here. And that goes there. All right, and then this goes here. So it's time for I thought I had that right. Why you fight? Shouldn't be fighting. There you go, okay. Okay. Do the old push it through, and I guess I could use a couple of more. Do I have a couple of more? God, I hope I don't have to recess. Okay, no I don't. Let's give that a couple of turns back. Alright, this is a pretty heavy duty momentary switch being a starter, but there is a relay on the system, so how come you fight me? Oh, come on. I can't get my hand out of the... Okay. Why? Okay, there you go. Okay, I got it. Just wants to go in there a particular way, don't it? Okay. Okay, so we got that going. And we got this going. Alright, I'm going to put everything in. That's other than things. And then... Oh, there's the clock down here. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure everything fits. Okay, it don't have to be straight. It just has to go in there. Oh, I got some extra wire there. Let's put it there, because I might need that little bit of extra wire. Okay. Alright. Alright, there you go. That was a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. Alright. And tell you what I can do, you can put this thing on upside down, and I'm not going to tell anybody if you don't. I don't know. I don't want it. Okay. Okay, let's just stick it on there a little tiny bit. There you go. Let's not make it go click. Okay. And then that goes there with this on it. Alright, that's all I'm going to mess with. Okay. Okay, good enough. Okay. So that'll be my, oh, I forgot these. Well, let me kind of dude it up here, and then we'll take our, then we got one shot after this where I put shellac on it. That'll only take a minute. You ever notice that a lot of songs are good until you listen to the words? Okay, anyway, all right, let's see. We got ignition. That's just key on. That doesn't turn like it doesn't have a spring loaded thing. That's going to be chuck. I'm not going to put that in till the end. Turn signals, speedo, tack, clock, lights, camera. We got this down here. We got the starter button and that right there. Okay, let's go put some shellac on it. All right, gonna give her a little 180 treatment here because this is oak, and just for fun, there's the difference, but we're really not comparative till I get the I gotta get that little stain out of there too until I get it shellacked. But let's just hit it with a little sandpaper and get rid of the little pencil marks, little carpenter marks. Okay, I've got the back done and the sides done, so we're going to put these like this, and this is what this is, just your basic beetle wings. And then I'm not going to be too concerned. Look at that, say. I think it's going to take 2 coats to get her to look like she's aged enough to little light sanding in between. That'll darken her up a little bit. I don't mind about getting a little bit of runoff in there. That tachometer's a little loose. Just keep moving. Don't let it dry too much on you. It'll get gummy actually if you let it kind of do that to you. It's rattling because of that piece back there from the windshield washer, windshield wiper thing. Now, I don't care if I get a little bit and the instrument won't go in or something, because you can just get some alcohol on a Q-tip and clean the residual shellac off. Shellac off. Okay, there's a bunch went in there. Okay, we're going to let that dry or cure or whatever you want to say it, dawn. And we're going to clean this off, and then we'll come back in a little while. But that's basically it. So, that's pretty close. Okay, we'll clean that brush off before it gets gummy. Well, that ends this one. So give me a thumbs up. Thanks for spending time with me. And you can do this on any car you want to, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why you can't. I guess it might have funky rounded dashboards or something. But anyway, you know, flat ones like this one. So we'll do one more installment after I get it all wired up. And that'll take me a while. Well, the wind's, there goes that fan again, and it ain't on. It's just the wind blowing through here. Well, I gotta get the BMW on the list because there's that leak, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, it'll be a little different, but it'll age in. It'll be fine. All right. We'll talk later when my back is killing me. Magnesium time. Oh my gosh.